Hey guys, this is Michael. Got a quick video lesson for you. It's Monsters by Imagine Dragons. Pretty easy song. It's got 5 parts, kind of. And the first thing you need is a capo. Going to be on the 1st fret. And when you hear the song, when it starts off, you've got this electric part. Kind of got a delay pedal going on, but what I think he's playing, how you can play it, on the B and G string, 13th fret, like ring finger and pinky, hit those together one time, then your first finger on the G is going to pick up the 10th fret by itself, so we got 13, 13, and then 10. Then we're going to switch over, get our ring finger on that 10th fret, our pinky on the 11th, hit those together, and then your first finger again is going to reach back and grab the 8th fret on the G by itself. So you get 13, 13, 10, 10 and 11, 8. Those are actual frets. When you get so high, it doesn't make sense to offset the frets by 1. So again, 13, 13, 10, 10 and 11, 8. That's that first part. Right after that, you hear it's kind of a synth lead part. You can play it on the guitar. It's on the bottom 2 strings, the E and the B. First little run is, now we're saying capo frets. It's a little confusing, but that's how you do it. Open, 2, 3, 5, and then back to 3. So one more time. Open with the capo, 2, 3, 5, 3. Now we're going to hit the B string open, and that's the first run. Here it is. One more time. And we're to the 2nd fret on the E. You wait for a bit, and then we hit the 3rd fret on the B string. Here's the whole thing. And at that point, the verse starts. After it plays out a couple times, the verse starts. The verse is pretty easy, I think. There's 4 chords. E minor, then a G, Green Day G with both of these on the bottom. Regular D. Then they go to an A chord, but I think they play it like this. This is how I'm going to play it. You don't hear that, and so we're going to replace that with this. The way I'm getting that chord, we're going to bar with our first finger. We're going to pick up the D string and the G, just those 2. That's all you need to bar. And then with our pinky, we're going to reach to the 5th fret, capoed fret, 5th fret. So we get this chord. Kind of like a power chord, really. A super power chord. Anyway, so back to those. We've got E minor, G, D, and that A chord. Really just is an A or an A5. But the strumming now for the verse, and he kind of plays this through the whole song, but I'll show you something you can do in the chorus to spruce it up a little bit. Starts with a mute. That's kind of your strum. That's the main strum. There's one more variation you can throw in there. So we're going to go slap, pick a string, and then we're going to go down, down, up. One more time. Slap, pick, down, down, up. 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 You can do that on all the chords. The string you pick is going to change a little bit. For the E, it's the E string. Slap, pick, down, down, up. When you go to G, you're going to be picking the E string again. Slap, pick. When you go to the D, you move your pick to the D string. Slap, pick, down, down, up. One more time. Slap, pick, down, down, up. And when you go to the A, it's kind of the same. You move that pick to the A string, that single pick. Slap, pick, down, down, up. One more time, all the way through. The thing that's weird about that is you start on a slap and it kind of feels offset from the words. The thing to remember is that pattern is based, or not so much based off of, but something that you can play instead of is 1, 2, 3, 4, and. That's 4 downs, 1 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's something you can do in the chorus to make it seem a bit bigger. When you're playing by yourself, you kind of need to change something, otherwise it just seems like the same part over and over. So you can start with that sounds pretty good. And then just to give it some depth and a little bit bigger, sometimes, especially in the verse, he has this variation. So we've got that slap, pick, down, down, up. Something else he might do is slap, pick, down, up, down, up. A little different. Let's hear how they sound together. Slap. You can offset it every other one. Slap, pick, down, down, up, and then slap, pick, down, up, down, up. And that'll help also just give it some more depth so it's not the same thing repeating over and over. And that takes care of pretty much the whole song. There is one small little like solo thing. It's not really a solo, but you hear during the instrumental part an electric guitar kind of play. Just a little line. The only reason I mention it, the only reason I mention it is one thing I like about this band, one thing I think they do well, is they layer sometimes a lot of simple things to come up with a big sound, and I think that's something that as a songwriter it's important to learn from songs like this. So really easy, starting on the G, 4th fret, capo fret, to the 3rd fret of the B, 2nd fret of the E, and back where we started, the 4th fret of the G. And that's the idea. One time when he repeats it, he adds, there's like a little change up, and that's the 2nd fret of the G. I'll throw that in this time on the 2nd time through. repeat. And that's the song. Those are all the parts. Best thing to do is listen to it, write down the order, go through it piece by piece till you've got it right. Really quick, I'll try and play through the verse one more time, the strumming, and then we'll do the chorus too. I'm taking a stand with what's inside of me. A monster, a monster. I've turned into a monster, a monster, a monster. And it keeps getting stronger.